Hello everyone, welcome to Technical Mahmudul. So let's compare and contrast the privacy feature and the security of MWC versus Monero and Zcash. What does good digital money look like? Good money in the information age is scarce, censorship resistant, extensible, durable, fungible, private, feasible. Good money in the mission of the MWC developer team is to match and exceed every other good in the market with regard to these 10 mandatory characteristics in order to produce a good that is the superior quality of money. The MWC network was launched in November 2019 and has functioned flawlessly with 100% uptime. The MWC team considers the protocol ossified and currently see no need for a future hard or soft fork unless a defensive action were required to protect the network. MWC development is progressing well and there are many areas where development resources could be allocated. And the team seeks to innovate both technological and economical in order to bring out all of the MimbleWimble protocol benefits. The MWC team has already created a fully functional GUI wallet, developed a method for secure offline cold storage of MWC, completed a MWC BTC atomic swap on Tensnet, and it's investigating multi-sig transaction and Lightning Network. Let's talk about MWC privacy. Privacy in MimbleWimble has two main aspects. Number one is there are no addresses, and number two is all amounts are encrypted. To verify understand how privacy works in MimbleWimble, each block has a set of outputs and inputs. Each transaction includes one or more inputs and one or more outputs. At the block level, there is no way to link output and inputs to particular transactions. And think of each block as a large coin join described later, where there is no way to correlate where funds are coming from and where they are going. Amounts are also unknown. Basically, at a scale, a block would just look like a bunch of gibberish and anyone trying to analyze it. Now we will compare MimbleWimble to several of other cryptocurrencies. There was a recent Medium post where a researcher showed a method to link transaction in green, but as we responded, green is used very infrequently right now, and at a scale linking would be more difficult. In addition, even though the headline of the paper was breaking MimbleWimble coin, in the researcher did mention ways around this limitation, one of which is on our roadmap. Let's talk about the Zcash privacy. Zcash is a cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin in a lot of ways. It is a decentralized blockchain that provides anonymity for its users and their transactions, sharing Bitcoin's open source features, but with major differences in the level of privacy and fungibility that each provides. Zcash was created in October 2016 by a developer called Joko Wilcox. Wilcox really liked that what Bitcoin could do, but he did not like the fact that the transactions were available for everybody to see. Zcash was forked out of Bitcoin and it was previously known as ZeroCoin. One of Zcash's biggest fans is the famous whitelist blogger Ederson Snowden, but the project also received private investment from the cryptocurrency legend Roger Ver and ex-banker Barry Silbert. Zcash blockchain has its own cryptocurrency, which is also called Zcash or ZEC in total. Let's compare analysis between the MWC and Zcash. This same analysis can apply to a number of the other coins that based on the Zcash code base. This would include Zclassic and Zcash as well. All of these coins use an encryption technology known as ZK-SNARKs or zero knowledge such a non-interactive argument of knowledge. The first thing to note about this class of coin is that they use a different setup of cryptographic function than Bitcoin, while MimbleWimble uses the same ECDSA cryptographic function and bulletproofs, which uses the same logarithmic cryptographic assumption that Bitcoin uses. Bottom line is that MimbleWimble uses cryptography that a lot closer to Bitcoin than the Zcash family. ZK-SNARKs also require what's known as a trusted setup. That means the developers of Zcash along with some outside volunteers were required to destroy certain random numbers they used in the setup. If the developers did not properly do this, they might be able to compromise the system, for instance by creating unlimited Zcash for themselves silently. MimbleWimble has no trusted setup. In addition, in Zcash privacy is only optional, and thus far almost no users are using the privacy features. Since very few users are using this in size of what's known as the anonymity set, it is very small. Is generally the problem with what we call OPT in privacy. The next topic is contrast the scalability of MWC versus Monero and Zcash. Now consider this MWC in relation to the three most popular privacy coins like Zcash, Monero and the Dash coin. According to critics, Zcash and Zcash Snark's ring signature, which are too computationally intensive, result in slow and expensive transaction compared to MWC. Monero uses mixins to make a private transaction. However, according to an analysis, 64% of all inputs do not contain mixins. So those transactions are not private. Other researchers think about the 80% of Monero transaction could be monitored. And finally, Dash, considered to be the most concentrated of all private cryptocurrencies, which make cryptocurrency less private, while Dash has an advantage in terms of scalability. Those who want complete anonymity will not be encouraged to use this coin because of its increased concentration. The MimbleWimble protocol describes how trading partners will interact to build a valid transaction using their private keys or public keys to demonstrate ownership of transaction outputs and selected blendings factors interactively. These blend factors are used to tamper with participants' public keys from everyone, including each other, and hide to the value of transaction from everyone except the counterpart in the particular transaction. The protocol also implements a process called cross-cutting to condense transaction by eliminating intermediate transactions. This improves privacy and compresses the amount of the maintained on the blockchain. This cross-sectional process executes a general-purpose scripting system like the fund of Bitcoin MWC is privacy-focused and cryptocurrency powered by the MimbleWimble protocol. Speaking of privacy coins, one of the biggest or the most frequent comparisons when it comes to MimbleWimble coin is how is it different from Monero, Zcash and the other privacy coins. Unlike Monero or Zcash, MimbleWimble coin enforces the privacy at the protocol level instead of adding layers of the original blockchain to gain privacy. This reduces the load data stored on the blockchain itself, resulting in more scalability. In short, MimbleWimble uses. And now let's do an in-depth review of MWC compared to their competitor Monero. It uses technology known as ring city or ring confidential transactions. The ring refers to the ring signatures that are used to the transactions. One of the best parts of the Monero is that it has an anonymity set that crosses different blocks. That means that if I get coin in block A and anion in ring set to spend coin in block B, the network doesn't know if it's me spending them or another user. This provides good privacy even if there are few transactions per block. In MimbleWimble, in anonymity set includes all transaction in block only. In a block only, there is no less privacy, so there is no possibility of future decoy anonymity decoy transaction in another block. Some would argue this make Monero more private than MimbleWimble, but given large scales like the volume in Bitcoin block, for instance, the anonymity set of the MimbleWimble may be sufficient to offer the same level of anonymity set in Monero or the least close enough. And at the lower volume, it's a massive improvement over the legacy blockchain. The main benefit of MimbleWimble over the Monero is its scalability. And now I will explain how can you buy some MWC from Whitebit.exchange website. So first of all, you need to register the website and confirm the registration via mail. Go to your profile setting and select security and connect to 2FA. Go to the My Balance tab and choose the pair which you want to trade for MWC token. Transfer the MWC to your trading account, and now you can start trading. Before the trading, you need to complete your KYC verification, and this is the graph of MWC. You can buy from here, sell here, and the transaction history is here. You can trade safely from Whitebit exchange site. And the last topic is how can we mine some MWC. How can we mine MWC for different mining pools? I will put some links in the description box, so check it out here, and you can view the complete guide on how to set up mining pool or mining process on the page. I will put this link in the description box also. You can withdraw your earned token both your wallet and the exchange wallet. With more, I'll put this link in the description box, so don't get panic. So this is the depth review of MWC, Zcash and Monero White token, of their privacy feature, fungibility, and their transaction. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this video to your friends, leave a comment and like this video, and subscribe my channel, and click also the bell icon to get notified when I upload my videos. Stay at home, take care, and this is Muhammad Hassan signing out.